back to the Midnight Who Show, and today we're reviewing the final 3 episodes of Ms. Marvel. Now, I thought this show was pretty good by the end. I think they wrapped up the storyline really well. This was a great origin story for Ms. Marvel. And also the actress they picked to play her is phenomenal. She does amazing in this role. I also really like the characters that we meet along the road as she kind of learns more about her family history and as her powers develop. Now, I will say I still didn't like the villains that we met in this series. I just thought they were very weak. You know, they were just basically there trying to angle, and that's about it to me. I just can't say there's one good thing to come out of this villain group, and that is Cameron. I really enjoyed this character. And, you know, by the final episode, he's now infused with all these powers for himself, and it definitely leads into some very interesting situations with damage control. But yeah, that was a great character, but the villains, I just didn't really like them. They're very forgettable. But I can say I really did enjoy how episode 4 and 5 was a good job exploring Kamala's family. That was great in the present and the past. You know, episode 4, she's in Pakistan. We get to meet Hernan and a lot of other family members as she's kind of trying to figure out why does she have this and what is the bangle. And she meets the Red Daggers with another really great character in Kareem. Seriously, that was a great character. Episode 5 takes us into the past, and I really enjoyed that, kind of how they showcased, you know, the partition of India. They did a really good job portraying that, and that was great, kind of great exploration. And episode 6 was a pretty solid finale. You know, basically they just have to deal with escaping damage control so they can get Cameron out of the country, at least protect him, and damage control getting closer and closer to getting them. And I really enjoyed how it became this kind of team effort to stop damage control, at least distract them and all this. That was a great scene in the high school. Another thing I can say about episode 6 is it really sets a little bit more mystery into where does she get these powers, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the future with this character. Episode 6 also had a mid-credit scene, which was pretty interesting. I don't think they explained it perfectly when you're watching it. Because, like, I've already seen, like, you know, people, you know, like, did she do this or did she do this? There's a lot more questions. But I will say, it gets me excited for the future, I will say that. But yeah, overall, Ms. Marvel was a pretty solid show. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it had a really solid introduction for Ms. Marvel, especially for someone who hasn't really read the comics much. I really enjoyed this character by the end. I really liked as she's kind of developing her powers. It was also really phenomenal how she got her costume from her mom and her kind of name from her father. I thought that was really kind of cool. And also her whole family was just a great addition. Her friends. I think this show has a lot of good elements that do work. I just think a little bit of the biggest problem with it is how by episode 4 and 5, it definitely felt really slowed down. But at least the finale really picked up, and it was really good. So give me your thoughts on these 6 episodes of Ms. Marvel in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.